Anyway.
Welcome to the You Are Here podcast. This is episode 79 of the podcast. Don't talk. Find the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube with the video, www.youareherepodcast.co. You cannot afford
DM.
Hey, do I update the website? No, but whatever. I'm going to plug it anyway. Today's a special day. Today's a really special day. We got a guest in-house. Woo! Not social distancing. We're corona-free, tested. We're clean.
Clean.
But we're kind of dirty. Because you know what? We got STY.LO up in here.
Hey.
Oh. STY.LO. STY.LO is a artist.
Well, let him explain, bro. He's not just a musician. He's an artist.
I was getting into it, bro.
Okay.
What would you classify yourself as, STY.LO? Because honestly, I'm going to say, I'm going to just be real with the audience. All right. This is my house. This is my house.
Yeah. You live here.
I walked downstairs. You know, I have the podcast set up.
Yeah.
I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I let it just sit here.
You let it chill.
Just sit here. I don't do anything.
You could charge rent. You could have other people come to a podcast.
I honestly could. But you know what? I came down here and STY.LO was just sitting here.
With the mask on.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm ready.
Fuck.
I've been here.
Were you scared when you saw him at first?
I mean, at first I was kind of startled, but I knew. My heart, I felt it.
If you don't know what STY.LO looks like, you got to go peep the YouTube video real quick. And if not, you can also go look at his music videos. So STY.LO is rocking a ski mask right now, right? We call that a ski mask?
Yes.
So, okay.
Ooh.
So imagine just showing up in your basement.
Yeah, imagine I'm just sitting here, right? I'm in my underwear.
And he's just sitting.
I'm in my undies.
Oh, God.
And I walk down.
I was in my undies as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
And that's when I knew that we were best friends.
Okay.
Well, how you doing, STY.LO? How are we doing today?
Good.
We're happy to have you here.
Happy to have you here, bro.
Thank you.
I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for this one, dude. We wanted you on here. We're fans. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? We're fans.
No.
Yes. Big fan.
No
We're
fans. Only friends.
Oh, I like that.
Bar.
Yes.
I think you said that before, that you're like, I don't like having fans.
That's true. I don't have fans, but like,
Yeah.
I feel like if I
I'm a
did,
fan, bro.
you're my friend.
Oh.
That's what I want. It would be so weird to be like, it's my fans, dude. Like, I got to respond to my fans. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a
there's
weird
that
thing.
kind of narcissistic quality.
Huge.
Yeah, to calling someone your fan.
Yeah. Or a follower or like a, I don't know.
Yeah.
But what if you get to that point where I feel like there's different levels of, you know,
If you're Leo DiCaprio or some
yeah.
shit. Yeah, of
and
course.
like, you got fans.
Yeah, but like I know people on social media that are like I'm connected to in some weird way.
Yes.
They're like, this one's for my fans or whatever. My fans come to me. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. That's one way of going
What's up,
about
fans?
it. It just doesn't ring true, you know? It rings like kind of.
You know what I think? I think even
Yeah.
I think people like, especially there's certain like celebrities and stuff out there that the way they carry themselves is past that ego.
Yeah.
And those are the people that, I mean, I don't want to like name them because I feel like people send you like a example of how they're not.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a way of just like treating every person in that moment, you know, as a person.
Yeah.
And then
so.
that like, you know, I think rules the rest of the way that you act.
I thought about it too, and I was thinking about like when you break through that like glass ceiling and you become like an entity, like a business where you're huge and a ton of people buy your product. When you can't leave the house anymore because people are like running up to you trying to get an autograph at dinner or something. And like how do you treat each person?
Yeah.
If it's like 200 people
sometimes
on
you
your
can't,
walk
man.
somewhere, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'm sure it wears on you. Sure, it'd be tough, but I don't know. Like I like to think like I'd be the best.
Yeah, right.
I'd be such a good
being able to interact.
famous person, bro.
Maybe you're a fan when you no longer see that person as like a human.
A human. I think that's right.
That's
a
true,
good description.
man.
Yeah.
I think
That's
you're right.
super true.
Right.
Shit.
It's also weird because like you put out music, or if I put out a film or something.
Yeah, let's be honest. Like when you do like, when you get into like this entertainment kind of field, or like you put out anything creative and like you're trying to put it out there for people to see.
Yeah.
And like obviously it's for your own thing, but I feel like that kind of puts you in this kind of bubble.
Yeah.
Generally,
Yeah.
you know, in society,
Yeah.
that you're like, oh, you're trying to make shit, and you have this image of yourself now,
Yeah.
and your work portrays your image.
For sure.
You know.
For sure. But it automatically like puts you. I feel like a person could come up to you and say like they have a familiarity with you, but you don't know that person at all.
Right.
So it's like they have this idea of you already.
Right.
When they're meeting, even if whatever it is, you make a song, you put it out, and someone hears it, and they're like, STY.LO. To me, STY.LO is, and like a list of things come up where I describe who STY.LO is to me, and then I meet you, and I'm like, hey, what's up?
Right.
And then you're like, hey, man, like, who are you?
Yeah,
It's a weird. It's like a weird interaction
Yeah,
at
yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I was listening to your guys' podcast for a while, right?
Mhm.
And we've only met like in person this one time past a couple weeks ago, right?
I know who STY.LO is, by the way. I'm not telling you.
Ooh.
But I've already like felt like I've known you because how
'Cause
deep you get into the
Right,
podcast,
right,
how
right.
long the conversations
Right,
are.
right.
So I feel like I know you. But and when I seen you for the first time and I like shook your hand, whatever,
Yeah.
I had the realization, oh wait, this guy doesn't know who I am.
Right. But it.
Oof.
Yeah,
Okay. I feel like I had the same thing with you because your music I heard.
Ah.
And then you reached out to me with your email and you're like, check this out. I was like, for sure. And so I that's where I was drawing from when I met you. I was like, this is blank. I'm not gonna say your name because I know it and no one else does. I feel like I'm in on the coolest secret in the world right now, dude. You know? STY.LO. I know who he is, man.
You're in.
I'm in the club.
You're in.
But and don't ask me because I'm not gonna tell. But yeah, like I drew from that.
Yeah.
And so it's a weird thing.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
you
yeah.
put out something
Yeah.
and someone's gonna see it, come up with an idea of who you are automatically without even thinking about it. Like I have an idea of who Sean Penn is. Sean Penn's probably nothing like the man who I have in my head,
yeah.
you know. But if I met him, I'd be like, I fucking loved you and and then I thought this one and you changed my life because. And he'd be like, okay, who are you? Who are you?
Yeah.
What's,
Yeah.
what?
How
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's a very weird thing. But like you gotta, I don't know what you have to do, but I try to meet it. The small occasions I've had with people like seeing the movies and stuff have been like, you know, fan of, and I'm always trying to meet them where they're at and just ask a question right off the bat, like, okay, where were you when you saw it, and then where are you from, and then like a few questions roll in, and then it's like, okay, familiarity,
Yeah.
kind of I don't know, it's weird. But if it was 1,000 people, like, there's no chance you're having those conversations.
Right.
It's weird. I don't know.
It is
Anyway,
weird. It is weird.
Hit me with the triple B real quick.
Oh, okay.
We have a segment, dude.
Okay.
We talk about so Mikey's on a few dating websites.
Okay.
A few dating apps, websites, apps.
Yeah, what the hell, dude? You dating me? Don't date me.
No,
Younger than
I'm
you,
dating
dude.
myself.
Christian Mingle.
Christian
Aw.
Mingle. Yeah, baby.
Farmers only.
So it's called Triple B Bad Bumble Bios.
Okay.
So Mikey finds a bad bio, saves it, and reads it to us.
Yeah.
From
'Cause honestly, we did this sort of for the podcast, right?
100%.
I'm gonna take it as an excuse, you know.
Yeah.
But I started with like Tinder and all this like other. Tinder's just like a cesspool of just like the worst, grimiest things happening, dude. And maybe I kind of like it because it's almost like a joke and kind of honest. But like I don't go on it.
Okay.
And honestly, I'm thinking that apps aren't really the way to go because I'm not really getting anything. You know, I'm kind of sad.
Because it's always like it gets to a point, and
Yeah.
then the conversation stops.
Yeah.
I think it has to
it's
do with
cool for
COVID,
a moment.
bro.
Yeah, it's cool for a moment, and you're like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe you're missing the update.
Fuck. I'm getting all the old ass people that don't know what they're doing.
Maybe you should change your age.
We're gonna get to the PBB.
Yeah,
all right?
go ahead.
I got a hot one right here.
Okay.
It's from AO, AYO.
AYO.
Ayo. Already, you're fucked.
I'm gonna read it like probably how she wrote it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey, careful.
Hey.
Ooh.
Hold on a second.
I'm the real deal.
Oh.
Some people just can't handle me. Let's go on an adventure. I'm always down to go somewhere that involves insomnia cookies or carousel cupcakes. Hey, dude, I'm the real deal too, all right? I think we're a perfect match.
Wait, but what kind of adventures involve insomnia cookies?
She knows I'm fat, dude. What's up?
I like it.
And her picture is this a cutout?
No, dude. No.
Is this a cardboard cutout?
Oh no.
But that's no. God damn.
Yeah, I just noticed
That's a
that.
Danny DeVito
That's
cardboard
sick.
cutout, I think.
Totally is, dude.
It is, right?
It totally
She's
is.
standing next to a cardboard cutout of Danny DeVito. I think.
Hi.
How do you feel about that?
Do you not see her face, or is that her choice?
I took a screenshot.
Okay.
Imagine. Wait, the real deal, huh?
Okay. So I like
So obviously I swiped.
you swipe obviously.
Yeah.
So I think I like her her confidence, saying she's the real deal. The pros are I like that. I like she picked out insomnia cookie as like a date spot.
Some cookies is good.
Because that gives you some specific of what she
Yeah.
likes. She likes desserts, pastries, sweets,
That late
late night
cookie?
kind of yeah.
Come on. Let's be real, dude.
So that's what I
That's
like.
real.
But at the same time, like the I'm the real deal thing would scare me off. I feel like if I saw that, because I'm not trying to, like, I want the chase. I don't want to be like I'm the real deal, baby. You want to date me or not? You know what I'm saying?
John Cena.
All right, but what does real deal translate to in like what does that even mean?
I don't know. Maybe like the best you can get.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the real deal.
But if you say that, I feel like you're not the real deal. It's like saying like I'm super confident, I'm really funny. Like if you say those statements,
I'm sick.
I feel like you're putting it out there because you're afraid you'll be caught not being those things. Do you know what I'm saying?
I guess so. That's a bold statement, dude. And honestly, I applaud to you. You know what? Whatever. You know what? If you're gonna go out there and say that, then cool. Maybe you're not. So you may not have success.
Did you swipe?
No.
Okay. Would you swipe on that?
Hell yeah.
No.
It's the real deal.
I'd be scared off.
All right, but for
swipe.
real, how do you say your name and sound normal?
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Yo, we hey yo.
Hey yo.
Hey yo. Mom, Dad, this is Ayo.
Check it.
All right, go ahead.
I got one more. This one's just kind of weird.
Yep.
So her name's Sarah.
Sarah.
And it's a long one, so we'll get through
with
it.
an H?
A-H.
A-H,
Yeah.
okay.
That's official. She's the real deal.
What? My dream car is a blue 2012 Nissan Rogue. I would love to take a blue 2012 Nissan Rogue on a road trip into a black hole where my entire existence is condensed into nothingness, but it also has linked with a blue 2012 Nissan Rogue. Do you relate to this? Do you think I'm cool and funny and pretty? And folks, this is online dating. And this is how it is.
Can you read that part again?
Which part? The whole thing?
The whole fucking
No, just that part where she goes into space.
I would like to take a blue 2012 Nissan Rogue on a road trip into a black hole where my entire existence is condensed into nothingness, but also forever linked with a blue 2012 Nissan Rogue. So you know what I'm getting from this is actually, you don't want to be with anyone, you want to be with a stupid car. Right?
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Do you feel like she's serious or joking?
Well, she's got to be serious.
You
Put a lot of thought into this.
I think honestly, because of the last statement, that was her version of what we humans call a joke.
Yeah.
Right. And then at the end, she's trying to be like, do you think I'm funny?
Yes.
Like, is it like
Quirky,
this is my
cool?
sense? Yeah, quirky.
Quirky, trendy?
I'm quirky.
Yeah.
I'm internet. I'm internet.
Mike's idea of internet is the girl always says, "I love tacos." you always say that. These girls are all like, "I love tacos."
Tacos and Marks on Wednesday.
Yo, but for real, Los Tacos in the city. Have you guys been?
That's
No.
pretty. I've had.
No.
I fuck with Los Tacos.
That's my favorite kind of
Bro,
food.
the city. When's the last time you've been to the city, man? You go, right?
I go sometimes.
Dude.
I go sometimes just to pick up food.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
You'll
In
drive
and
it?
out, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I go sometimes just to pick up food. Everything's like, takeout anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Shit.
maybe one weekend, I'll like me and the girl wifey will be like we have like
Wifey
these
Stylo,
five
Mrs.
yeah
Stylo.
Miss Stylo. We'll have like 5 places we want to hit. You know what I mean?
You take Benji?
We take Benji.
Oh,
yeah.
We stay in the car the whole time.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
You know what I mean? Like we get the 5 spots.
What are the spots? Shout them out.
Oh man.
So Los Tacos?
So Los Tacos, for sure.
Yeah.
That's a must, right? Oh, there's so many. There's like artichokes. Sometimes
Oh,
you gotta
pizza?
have.
Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes you
Wait,
gotta
did we
get the
go there?
artichokes.
Artichokes is
We went there.
Yeah.
But then there's other pizza, like other like real New York style pizzas, like Joe's Pizza, things
Yeah.
like
I
that.
had Joe's.
Like sometimes bakeries.
Okay.
Hell
like
yeah.
crepe cakes, things
Hey.
like
You
that
Go,
nature.
what
Special
the fuck is that
donuts.
French bakery, dude? It's super famous in the city. Le Pain?
Le Pain Côte d'Inde?
Yes,
Dude,
dude.
that's like
That's
like the basic ass cafe.
Yo, hey.
that's Whole Foods, bro.
Yo, is it really?
That's Whole Foods.
Those cookies are like biscuits. They're the shit. They're so good. Yo, fuck y'all.
Talking about a scone, dog.
No, but they're
shit.
good though.
They're
good
insane.
though. They're like high end Panera.
Yeah.
Tatsu
Yeah.
Ramen?
Tatsu Ramen's good.
I took him to You ever been?
Pretty sick.
Tatsu is
Lower East Side?
I don't think you've been.
maybe.
Oh,
was good.
Put that on the list.
It was good.
Okay.
Peep.
Tatsu ramen.
Oh, God, the cheeky chicken. Yo,
Cheeky chicken, bro.
that's the best. Well, I've had a ton of ramen, but that is That's like an experience. You have food and it's like,
bro, I gotta take you to different places.
tell me you
That's all
didn't
I'm
fucking
saying.
have an experience.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
I thought it was
But
like
hey, we
Christmas.
gotta go other places.
You know, when you eat something, there's depth to
Yeah.
it. It was
Yeah.
like layered and depth flavor.
That's that chicken.
I had memories.
Chicken ramen's different, man. It's tough to do chicken ramen.
That shit was
really?
incredible.
It is, yeah.
Incredible.
Because chicken's not very like a flavorful
It's always
thing.
that
so
pork bone,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
real fatty,
because that's
rich.
the fat and everything.
Yeah.
Chicken doesn't have a lot.
Yeah.
But they do it right. They
do
do
it
it
right?
definitely do it right, man.
Because I don't fuck with pork like that.
No?
No, not
Well,
really.
you got the, that religion connection
Yeah.
with the fam now.
Yeah. So I try to shy away from it, but I don't know. Maybe one
Does
day I just cheat.
does it feel like if you do eat it, you kind of are like doing a bad thing?
Kind of now,
Yeah, right?
a little bit. If I was like, oh, I had a piece of bacon, fuck, but I haven't had pork in a minute,
Word.
like years.
I love
In
pork,
years?
bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't used to like pork.
Did you try it at the cookout?
No,
No?
no,
Shit, that was good.
no.
real
The brisket was dope.
Yo, Style introduced me to that cooking, that BBQ, bro.
Yeah,
dude.
I've
Used to
only
go
had
over
Korean
there.
barbecue twice. Once just now at
Yeah.
your house, and another in Edgewater, and that shit was
Oh.
fire.
Edgewater,
Yes.
where?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
Someone took me.
Okay.
They doesn't know.
I don't know. I just
they
go with
do?
people, dude. I'm like a little kid. I'm just like holding their hand, just fucking, let's go wherever you want to go.
What a lot of these places are doing now, these Korean barbecue places, are like, you can get the meat like to go.
Oh, word?
So you get like raw meat, like just stacked up, like they
Yes,
curate
yes.
the meat, and some of it's marinated, some of whatever. They sell like these sets, and you go home and you grill it yourself.
Grill yourself.
Fire.
Yo, if anyone listening, just
Fire.
you gotta cook that shit. I cook it up now by myself, dude.
How
It's so
how
good.
easy is it to fall in love with the woman who's cooking it for you at the table?
Oh, dude, that's so
You know
true.
what I mean? When she's serving us all, she's like cooking
She's
it for
kind of
us.
mean.
She's like giggling at us.
She's kinda
She's,
mean, and you're
laughing at
like-
me. I don't know how to do it.
She's like, you need a fork.
I'm like, I'm really good actually.
You're like,
without.
you care.
Yeah,
She bring out the chopsticks with the rubber
Yeah.
band and shit on it.
I don't need this. I don't need this shit. Yo, I could do this. Yeah, no, I'm about Korean barbecue. But check out Tatsu Ramen.
Will do.
Yo, STY.LO. Let's get into it, baby.
Yes.
Let's get into it.
I'm down.
Get into it. Seabass shout out wanted an in-depth interview with STY.LO, dude. I feel like there's nothing out right now with STY.LO interviews. This is
Definitely
the first
not.
STY.LO interview.
Hey, this is the You
Am I
Are
right?
Here
Okay.
exclusive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. This is your
Style hit me up. He said this is the You Are Here exclusive.
Exclusive.
So
Thank you for
Exclusive.
giving us the exclusive, dude.
Yes.
We were here first. So I had a couple questions. I have a question book.
Yeah, on the live before.
I picked some private ones, some ones I think it might like shake you up a little bit.
Okay.
I hate this book.
And Mike hates
hate
this
this
book,
book.
but I love this book.
Okay.
Shout out Kerry Brennan for making me buy it.
Hell yeah.
So I want you to describe or pick or choose like just a first in your life, like one first moment that you can think of that has like stayed with you. That's like something that you can recall. It could be anything, any first.
Like that nostalgia.
Just the
Something like
first,
that?
just the
Oh,
first,
first
just the
anything?
first anything, bro. Anything that comes to mind. It's the you. Hey, you're here, bro. It's the You Are Here podcast.
Yo, I gotta
baby.
put Style on the board.
Yo,
I mean,
yo.
There are so many.
Cancel some of these fucking canceled people, dude. Take them out, bro. Take them out.
We gotta
We'll
take
work
your
it in.
boy
We'll
out.
work it in.
Yeah, I could swap them out real quick.
I'd say the most recent thing, right? The
Okay.
most recent thing I did, like the first of anything,
Yeah.
was put out my own work,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
right?
So this is the first time you've ever done this.
Yeah,
Music.
music.
Releasing your own song.
Right. My first time, yeah.
How did that feel?
I was terrified.
Were you really?
Terrified.
It's a scary
Terrified.
thing.
Absolutely. And I worked in like the visual arts industry, right? So I was a graphic designer for many years,
Yeah.
and then I opened up into photography and video, and I started writing like screenplays for commercials, things like that.
Yeah.
And so I was really surrounded by the creative industry, and I was familiar in it. But there's always instant validation when you're providing a service.
Yeah.
Right? If you hire me and you give me $500 to take a corporate like whatever headshot of you,
Yeah.
right? Boom, I take the picture, I show you the picture, you tell me you like it or not. Now, when I create something, I'm in my room, I'm listening to beats that I think are hot.
Yeah.
I'm making these little like whatever things. I'm showing a couple of people here and there. I'm showing Mikey, really,
Yeah.
and he's giving me his feedback. Seabass giving me his feedback, family, whatever. But then to put something out that's so personal to me.
Yeah.
You know, and to just allow people to judge it.
Yeah.
Just be like, this is me. This is all like I've worked. This is the best that I can do. Like I put everything that like all of my abilities are in this.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
That is tough, man. That is really fucking hard.
I couldn't sleep, bro.
Yeah,
I couldn't like, but I knew it wasn't even gonna be really seen because I didn't. I was away from social media for a very long time, and I decided to put this out on social media, and I knew I wasn't gonna really get any type of attention because I've been gone for so long.
Right.
You know, the only people I'm in contact with are a very small group.
Yeah.
And then so just even seeing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 views, I started like freaking out, man. Terrified.
Yeah.
But then after a couple days, I got like, okay, time for the next one.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, I got over that way faster than I thought I was going to get over.
The fear of it.
Yeah.
You thought like maybe that might be it.
Yeah.
You were like, I'm so terrified by this
Yeah.
shit.
I thought it was going to be like shut down. Like everyone's going to hate
I know what you mean.
like whatever.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, but the reception was like just like confused, right? People didn't know what was going on.
Yeah,
But that's better than people telling me not to do what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're right.
So I was like, oh shit, let's move on.
Yes.
And then so like
The
that
next
was
song
like
came.
that's the first time I've ever felt like I was able to publish something.
Wow.
Yeah.
How cool is that? I mean, for someone who hasn't been able to do that yet, for the fear, I mean, it's cool to talk to you about this because I know a lot of people that have these artistic impulses. Like they have a truth. They found whatever wavelength they know they can do to like do it, but they just haven't done it yet because the fear of people not liking it or being like just annihilated from like rejections and people just shitting on your work, basically, the personal stuff. People have fear of doing that, and so they don't do it. They sit on it, you know. And I was victim to that for a while. Like once you overcome that fear and you publish something and you say, this is me, this is a piece of me I'm putting out there for you because I feel like it'll move you, it'll get you to dance, it'll get you to feel good today, whatever your service is on that day, you know, take it as you may, but that is a service. Once you publish yourself like that, isn't the fear shrunken a bit? Like, doesn't it?
It's no longer fear, it becomes anxiety, right?
Wow,
it becomes something else. It becomes, you're no longer fearful.
Okay.
Because it's out.
Yeah.
Now you're just anxiously waiting the result.
Right.
And like the night before you take a test is way scarier than waiting for the grade.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you forget about that.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, I fucked up, whatever.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta do better on the next
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
just,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like kind of that feeling.
Right.
Yeah. And it's, if you don't try it, right? Like I'm 27 now.
Yeah.
You know, I've had dreams of this when I was making beats on like a Casio keyboard in like middle school.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I got like this little keyboard that had like a multi-track thing on it. And so I would layer it and things like this. But
Holy shit.
it was never a real idea to me that you can make money doing these things.
Yeah.
You know, my parents were super hard workers, and I saw what you have to do to make, you know, to make a living.
Yeah, just make it in
to
the
provide
world.
for your children, to provide for your family, whatever.
Yeah.
So, I've never met anyone in the creative industry. So this was all like kept in for a really long time. Yeah.
What was the point when you were like what drove you to that point to say, I'm doing this?
Honestly, it was Corona.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was Corona because I was at that time I was like, so it's been 4 months since I started this project, right? And I think it was March. March was when I released the first one, and in March was kind of when New York was starting to shut down everything.
Yeah.
And something in like, and I worked for an amazing place, right?
Yeah.
Like the people were great, whatever, but I wasn't finding that fulfillment that I needed to work in, like working in corporate.
Yeah.
You know, people telling me no to something creative just because there's already a proven method out there. You know, things like this kept it like
routes.
little things like that really started to eat my soul.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then quarantine hit. I'm stuck at home for 2 weeks. And we thought originally it was going to be like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then we go back, right?
Yeah.
and I'm sitting there, work's not coming in. Everybody's on shutdown.
Yep.
Work's not coming in. I have downtime.
Yeah.
And I open up Logic. It's like the music production program that I use, the DAW. I open up Logic and I see these old project files, right?
Fuck.
And I'm like, fuck, do I do something?
Yeah.
Do I do something? Can I do something? And then so I opened something up that I had an idea for. And because I'm not being distracted, it just the idea formed. And I was like, oh wait, this is something.
Yeah.
There's something here. If I invest time in it, I can make something out of this. And then it was just the free time that quarantine gave me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That allowed me to just kind of create without like pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without pressure. I don't need to be doing something. I don't need to be worrying about bills. I don't need to be worrying. I mean, I do, but like, what can I do at this point?
Yeah.
All I can do is work.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to do, so I'm going to work.
Did you get like a feeling of like how it's like, because obviously a pandemic, this is something we haven't, experienced in our whole lives. You're feeling it's like this whole new thing. It's like comparable to what, other people felt with like the war and like all this other shit.
Yeah.
Like, did you feel like it was almost like maybe inside you were like, if we die, man, like I got to do this shit.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Did you feel that?
Not if I die, right? But I was more afraid that everything was going to go back to normal.
Oh, wow.
I didn't want my life to go back to normal.
And there's this one chance where you can kind of take a stab. You have time.
I have to jump now.
You got this pocket. You can jump in.
Exactly.
Wow. So it's like, dude, that's so fucking cool. That's like, in my mind, I'm thinking like the Titanic and the lifeboats right there. And you're like, I could jump or sink with this fucking ship. Like, it's never going to be here again. This lifeboat's going.
Yeah.
I can jump on this motherfucker or like, I'm sinking with the ship, dude, and going back to normal. Sticking to where I came from. Like, I feel there's so much truth in that, man. I have the same fear. Like, there's never going to be a time like this again because things could shift back to normal for everybody and probably will. God willing, for a lot of people. But like, if you have this urge to do a thing and like you finally have the time to do it, it's the perfect time. But it's never going to be like this. You're never going to have this kind of downtime again.
No, you're not. And I think
you saw it as an opportunity.
I saw it as an opportunity.
Yeah, nice.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Right. But I credit a lot of it to the discipline that I've learned from working, from my parents, seeing them like how hard they work. I don't really know how to handle free time.
Dude, same fucking here, dude. Oh my God. That's why I work all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
And Mikey, we've known each other for a really long time.
Right.
And I think the most times we've seen each other, right, of all our interactions was probably work related.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like we never stop.
Wow.
Like I think we've hung out like only a couple times.
Yeah.
Like just hanging out. Like maybe we watched a fight or something like that. But always I would call Mike for like help, like on camera work. Second camera, exactly. Yeah. Things like that. So that's ingrained in me.
Yeah.
So when there's free time, it's not a matter of like what do I do? It's what do I work on?
Yeah. What do I create?
Yeah. What do I create?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
It's a dangerous thing too, because you got free time. You gotta chill sometimes.
Yeah.
You can burn at both ends.
Yeah. I ran into that problem like hard, like 2 years ago.
Wow.
I was doing a lot of work. I was doing a lot of work that I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
But I was basically working 2 full-time jobs. I was working the corporate job because it provided me security and a stable lifestyle. I could, I can get loans. I can get this, then that because I'm steady.
Yeah.
And then on this, so that'd be like 9 to 6.
Right.
I'd take a break, work out, whatever. And then from like 8 to like 2, 4 in the morning, I'd be working on like album covers for artists or like logos that I want to work on for, companies that I believe in or things like that. Like that's how I was doing it. And then I hit a wall so hard. My health was deteriorating. Yeah. I wasn't getting sleep. I was getting like, I was like panicking all the time. I hit a wall hard.
Right.
And then for the next year, I was brain dead almost, like just
for a full
fizzled
year.
out. Yeah, for like a year.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's scary, man.
Yeah, I felt like I didn't want to be creative. I didn't want anything to do with it. I just wanted to make money and that's it.
That's so hard, dude, because creativity is taxing.
Oh, it is.
That's
man.
like, I think, the most valuable like thing you can give.
Yeah.
You know, because it's your creative mind, it's time, it's everything.
Oh, bro.
You're putting in everything.
Oh my God.
And it's something you want to do.
It's something you wanna do.
No matter, like, you're like, I can do this shit forever.
Yeah.
100%.
It's what you want to do forever.
Your heart can.
And to understand that you can't fucking do it all day.
Yes, dude.
Oh,
And the biggest like a huge issue is there's no right answer. There's no right or wrong.
Nope.
So if somebody tells you it's trash and you don't know, and you know it's not trash, they're paying you, so it's trash. You know what I mean? So it's trash. You got to say it's trash because they're paying you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
it's like that's like such a like, slap in the face, bro.
yeah. And how many stories are there where people were told they were trash, but then they end up being,
Yeah,
huge.
Yeah.
I feel like I had that same thing when this hit. I was hit with like this fucking wave of like, I've never felt more depressed. I've never felt more like I'm stuck. I don't know what life wants me to do. I don't know what I'm
Yes.
supposed to do anymore. I would leave the house, bro, at like 6 a.m., go to the city, rehearse, be talking, acting with people that I'm working with.
Right.
You know, be rehearsing for a long time, reading my own shit, finding new shit I want to do, writing my own shit, then going to work, then going home late at night and seeing my wife for like an hour, and then going to sleep, and then doing it again like the next day.
Right.
So when this all like hit me, dude, I didn't realize how much I've invested in for years of my life, because I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to have found something I'm passionate about. When it came to acting, it was like a gift. It was like life was like, oh my God, here, Dave, this is what you always wanted to do, and you just didn't know it. And I was like, I don't come from an artistic family. I don't come from a family of like, actors, theater people, writers. I don't come from a family like that. Everyone's hardworking like yours. And so when it was gifted to me, I feel like it was a blessing, and I just picked up the ball and ran with it. And I learned like I have a chip on my shoulder. I learned that about myself. I'll work myself to death. And if it's something I love like this, bro, it's the greatest to me. I'll do it until I don't get any sleep. I'll do it until like I don't see my wife for 45 minutes a day. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then when this hit, it was like, you're stuck home.
Right.
You're here now.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I got to go to the city and rehearse. It's like, nope, you can't do that. Okay. Oh, by the way, the building closed. Huh? What? It's like, it's just, wait, I can't rehearse there anymore? Nope. And by the way, everyone who you're acting with is like moving. Oh, okay. So what about the play I was going to do? And so it's not going to happen either. Okay. So I got this film we were going to do and it's gone too. I'm like, oh, great. Okay. Well, what can I do now? And it's like, you can sit down.
Right. Fuck, dude.
So it took a lot. I ran to like video games. I ran to like TV. I worked out hard as fuck. I would do things to try to like tell myself like ignore what's going on, ignore it. Like it doesn't matter, ignore it. But then I hit this wall where I had to accept my life has been I've been leaning so hard on working towards a passion that I'm missing out on a lot of family time and a lot of just little things I like to do, like photography stuff that you introduced me to. Like in the beginning of quarantine, I was taking pictures. I'm like, I like doing this. I'm a rookie at it, but I like it. You know, my pictures suck, but I like taking them.
Yeah.
I like writing poetry. I'm like, motherfucker, I've been writing poetry for 2 years just for myself and like selfishly for my acting. And then I look back on it in my old journals and I'm like, dude, I want to do more of this. Like I could do this. And I could do it from home with my wife right there and my friends. I can still see my friends and hang out and like, you know, safely, socially and taking tests and shit. But I don't know. It opened up my mind to like the word balance needs to exist more in my life than it has.
Balance is important.
You know, because it's awesome to work at something. You should work towards something. You know, life is. I think you get a sense of purpose when you're working towards a passionate, creative thing that rings like true to you, that makes sense to you.
Do you think there's something out there that you actually want to do every day?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a possible thing for someone?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so.
Weird. You never get sick of it?
No. I could act every day.
Nice. That's sick.
But I mean, there's times where I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? But there's like always an urge in me that like, if a play came across or something, it was like, hey, analyze this today. I'd be like, motherfucker, let's go. Are we working towards something? Like 100%.
Yeah.
You want to rehearse? Like 100%. I don't know. To me, I'm like a pit bull. I can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me, dude.
Weird.
The word balance. I'm trying to make 2020 about balance by year's end. You know.
Can I ask you something
Yeah,
about your
yeah,
poetry?
Oh yeah.
One specifically. I think it was the second one.
Hey,
that you
what's
put out.
up?
Oh shit.
Hey, what's up? Stop about to get on your shit now.
What the fuck, dude? Well, this goes and dude, this is about the releasing of things that are mine that are super vulnerable to me. That kind of thing. I've spoken to someone about it, and like she's helped me out a lot. But Brianna, shout out, Bree.
But this is the one, man.
Oh,
this
fuck.
this resonated with me a lot, right?
Wow.
And even the style of how you wrote it.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
Like I really like the words you chose. I like everything about it, right? But I'm really curious. Oh, for the people, the greatest lie ever told. Period. I'll make time. And I commented on here. I said it's beautifully simple. I think to me, things that are like so short that resonate on like so many different emotional levels are like, these are golden kind of ideas that many people I think overlook.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So
Thank you.
I wanted to know like what state of mind you were in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that could be a lot of different
That
different
could mean
places.
so many things.
Yeah.
That could help someone in like 10 different, mindsets.
Yeah. When I wrote this,
And it's honest.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be honest too with this shit. That and the things that have moved me most in poetry, they're not long-winded poems about whatever. But there's sometimes it'll be 2 lines of a poem, and I'll be like, what the fuck? I literally wrote a movie about 2 lines of a poem I read, and I was like, this is the truest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. By T.S. Eliot. But yeah, so this was I make time. I think I was in a place of like the beginning of this thing where I was kind of struggling. I was kind of like, I just realized how I'm always doing a thing. I'm always out working towards something, and I'll pass up like calling my mother. I'll pass up sometimes I'll pass up like just having a conversation with my wife on the couch to like be writing something or be working on a script or something. I'll miss it, and I'll beat myself up later when I look back, and I'll be like, I always tell myself, like at some moment, there's like a little voice that's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. You get another chance. It's fine. And the truth is, you can't buy time. You can't recreate time. I turned, so I think this was from this too. I turned 30, and I looked at my life and I was like, what the fuck, man? Like I'm 30. And this is true. I never saw myself as being 30.
Yeah.
You look forward and you're like, I'll be married, I'll have kids, whatever.
Right.
But I could always see myself at like, when I was little, like, in my 20s, it'd be fun. It's gonna be, whatever. Life's gonna be so cool. I have a girlfriend, it'd be shit. And like little Dave was like thinking that, or I'll get married, it's gonna be fun. Never did I think, something struck in me when I turned 30, and I was like, this mortality idea. Like that's always something that kind of rings in the back of my mind, and I always flicked away. But a lot of the stuff that I write and the stuff that rings, it keeps me up at night, stuff like this. Like time and how you spend time is so important in life, because you don't get more than you're given. And we don't know how much we're given.
Right.
But we know it just constantly is, it's like water in your hands, right? You can't hold it forever. It's constantly leaving your hands. You can try to balance it and keep it and stay healthy and whatever, but you don't know how much of it you're losing while you're losing it. And so it's important, these kinds of things. We don't get another one of these. This conversation is once and done. We can have another conversation, but never this one again.
Right.
So that's something that it's in everything I write, dude. It's in every script I've ever written for myself. It's in my poetry. And the shit that keeps me up at night. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, I don't know. I get worried. I get anxious. I get nervous. I get scared. But I also feel very, very grateful when I remind myself something like this. Like, you can't buy it, Dave. So enjoy it while you have it, man. Just please check in with yourself. Look around. Pick your head up. See where you're at. See who you're with. I feel a lot of gratitude for this right now. This is crazy. I'm on episode 79 of a podcast with one of my friends and my new friend. And, you put out a couple songs and like, what? We're doing a podcast? This is crazy.
Nuts.
But like, I don't know. We don't get another one. But thank you for bringing that up, dude. Thank you for making me think about what made me write it.
That's interesting because what I think of is like, I didn't even think of that would be something personal to you. That it'd be like an inside thing. It'd be like I feel like it'd be like a moment with someone else.
I mean, it's definitely influenced by
that would like inspire it.
Yeah,
it's interesting. But like it's more of like an introspective kind of
right.
This is my time,
right?
That I could be doing.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it as a self-reflection. I understood it as an observation.
Yeah,
so that's
cool.
Interesting. Yeah.
I think that it's layered too with that, man.
For sure
it probably was influenced by a moment I shared with somebody, and I miss. It's definitely part of that too, man. There's definitely a lot of shit that I miss. I'm a very nostalgic dude. I'm a very romantic dude. Like there's shit I look back on with like envy that I want to get back to, and like things that I just didn't realize I had them while I had them. And so like, it's like the past is calling to my present and saying like, wasn't this great? And I'm like, yeah, man, it was. Fuck, it was. And I don't know.
Yeah.
But there are, I'm not gonna bring them up, but there's specific moments too. Yeah, I'll tell you.
Damn. Life is crazy like that.
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird. But I'm very grateful. This ain't about me today, but like I'm super grateful that like what you're releasing your stuff now, I can relate.
Right.
Because I was able to relate with my acting stuff, and I was really fucking terrified, and I was up all night. Like, I'm so afraid of this film, like, falling on his face and no one gives a fuck, or like everyone thinks I'm terrible or stupid. Or with my writing, I feel very simple. And when you said simple, something struck me like, you're dumb. But that's my insecurity. It's like I'm not an very educated. I went to college, I graduated and everything, but I never feel very educated. I don't feel like I'm up to par with more well-spoken people. I feel like I'm very simple-minded and simple-spoken.
Really?
And that's my insecurity, if I'm being honest. And I'm insecure about it in my writing, but if I'm honest, that's how I write.
Really, that's so interesting because I feel like my mind, what goes on in my mind is very complex.
Wow.
Right? It's almost overwhelming at times.
Wow.
Same here.
So when I see something simple, I find a lot of beauty in it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I find so much value in keeping things simple because it doesn't happen in my head. And so it's funny that for you, simple is almost your insecurity.
Hugely.
And while Mike and I are looking for that, we want it.
Holy
so
shit.
bad.
I didn't even think about that, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that blew my mind.
That's
That blows my mind. Everything's so complex, man. I make everything just like 50 chapters of a book, man.
Yeah, which is
terrible.
why releasing music is sometimes so difficult for like us. And I mean, Mike and I have been like passing each other beats for how long?
Dude,
I
it's
heard
like
years,
5
dude.
years. Bro.
Like 5 years.
How important?
It's so the craziest thing too is like it's so funny how this shit all happens when like I was like I'm gonna just work my jobs and I'm chilling and like I never thought that we're gonna do anything. And also with my brother too, he's putting shit out with my boy out in Japan, across the world. We're all putting all this shit out. I'm like I remember back then I was like, we're gonna put all this shit out next week,
young, right?
next year, bro. I'm doing all this shit. I'm putting this out. I'm gonna do everything. But now I'm like, I'm not even thinking about like, I'm putting this out. Man, I'm gonna do this shit. It's just happening. It's weird.
It's not talk anymore.
I think it's like I think it's a maturing maybe.
It is for sure. When I was like young, how important is it when you're young and you have friends that like you guys, where you're like, you're working together on creative shit. To me, that was super important to have like friends that I could like be like, I think I want to do something creative, and they're like, oh, what? Like, let's do it. What do we got to do? And we wouldn't do shit, but we would talk big.
Right.
How important is that?
I mean, that's crucial.
Because you get that excitement, you pump each other up, and then eventually you mature to a point where you're either jumping on that fucking ship or not.
Can we go in those moments? Like that first moment of that creative?
Yeah.
Oh, for me, dude, wow. That's so weird to think about. Because definitely, I think the biggest one was, I feel like because I met you through my brother. Right? Because you guys were, same age, same grade. And I remember I looked up to you a lot because you were in the field doing all this shit, like creative things already. And I was like, yo, he's doing it. And this is like, his profession. And I'm like, oh, it's crazy. It's cool. And you do music shit too on the side. I'm like, I look up to that because I was like, I want to do like similar, like I want to have both those worlds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it really goes back to why I'm gonna shout out Connor Talty.
Whoa.
Shout out.
You know the Taltys, huh?
I know the big brother.
I forgot his name. Fuck.
I don't
Kevin
remember.
Talty.
Yeah.
Boom. Big shout out. Like it was like one of my best friends in high school, and we were into like EDM and like dubstep, dude.
Okay.
And I remember we would like be so into it, and we threw like a DJ show. He had like a DJ deck, and we would all like learn it. And we did like a small show, and we got like 50 people out.
Wow.
And dude, and like it was people that it was a bunch of our friends.
Yeah.
But we just got 50, and I did like an opening set, and then he did a set, and like dude, and we were gonna have Dave Nardalili, dub loads. He's like a huge fucking dubstep artist right now.
Yeah.
He's like millions of fucking just from our town.
Wow.
And he was gonna headline it, and I remember I remember I made the poster for it of every like act. I still have it somewhere,
Oh my god.
but I remember he fucking flaked on us and didn't do it because he got like some deal or some shit.
So he was already crushing it. He was like, I can't.
But we still did it, and like I remember those first creative things where my boy was like, "Yo, we gotta do like a show thing." Like I got the clubhouse. Let's go fucking open this shit up.
Yeah.
And I remember we would spend like nights trying to like make mixes and beats and send them to each other. That was cool, man. I kind of forgot about that.
Those moments, looking back, and like those like cornerstone moments of creativity with people that are like encouraging it. Those are so. I'm so grateful for those moments, dude.
Yeah, and just as important as those encouraging people, it's so important to have people that are so far better than you.
Yes.
So much better than you.
Yes.
You know,
That's huge.
And like you need to have something to look up to.
100%.
Yeah, you gotta see what's possible first.
100%, dude. 100%.
And so, like
you rise to the occasion at that. You have to play up.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, that's the only way to grow.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like an example of this is like when I was in college. I went to college for 2 years.
Okay.
And then I dropped out.
Got you.
But I was going to school in New York, School of Visual Arts.
SVU?
SVA.
SVA.
Yeah.
Got you. Law and Order SVU.
and I ended up rooming with these 3 guys the second year. And they were like my good buddies.
Right.
Really, really cool guys. And they were I mean, in my opinion, and judging by the reaction of the school, reaction of the teachers, professors, they were top of the class.
Gotcha.
And in the beginning of the year, the teachers didn't even know my name.
Right.
You know, and I was watching them so hard.
Yeah.
I was watching them. Why are they getting attention? What is their work provide? Like, what is their work saying that mine's not saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just watching them, hovering over them, you know, like this competitive spirit. And, you know, towards the second half of the class, I because of that competition, because of what I was seeing, what was possible, I was able to get like scholarship offers from these teachers that seen how much I've improved within the thing. So I told them like at one point I was like, oh, you know, my name wasn't on the roster for his class, one of these teachers. And he's like looking, and he's like, yeah, your name's not on here. What's going on? And I said, oh, you know what? Like, because of my payment issue right now, it's a little bit like whatever, but you just put the grades in, like hold on to them, and then as soon as like the payment goes through, it's gonna be all good. And then he's like looking at me, and he's like kind of looking at the work. Like we get a critique every day or every week or whatever.
Right.
He's like looking at the work, and he's like, let me write them a letter. Let me write them a letter. I believe what you're doing. Let me write them a letter, and I think you're gonna go far.
Wow.
And then I walked out of the classroom thinking, like, you know, I did it.
Yeah.
Like I did. Like, he didn't even know who I was.
Yeah.
He didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
And he wants me to stay.
Wow.
I did it.
Yeah.
I like, and if it wasn't that I was the nobody within all the everybody. That's the only reason why I was able to do that.
Yeah.
Because I was the weakest link.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be the weakest link anymore.
Yeah. Are you competitive in life? Do you feel competitive?
You know, I'm really not.
Yeah.
Like in terms of like, you know, like growing up and like playing basketball, shit like that, all that kind of stuff.
You
like,
play ball too?
A little bit
Okay.
when growing up, a little bit. Like, and like we would like box in the backyard, like, you know, all kinds of crazy shit. But I was never really like competitive in those aspects.
Yeah.
Like in I guess what you would expect like a young teenage boy to be, you know, like I was really competitive and like I had to be the best dressed at school.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to win it.
Yeah.
If I didn't win it,
Hey, bro, I was
I'm
nominated.
gonna transfer.
Yo, fashion still
I
killing
changed
it.
my shit up in
shit?
senior year high
You
school.
were nominated?
Uh-huh.
Bro, I wore khakis and dress shirts.
Hey.
And it was bad, bro.
Ooh.
I don't know why I did that.
When?
Corduroy.
Senior year.
Whoa! Right at the end, you just switched it up.
Dude, I got not. No one knew my name before senior year.
Wow.
Senior year, I blew up.
Whoa!
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'll take that. I'll take that.
Take that, dude.
That's sick.
You deserve it, bro.
Yeah.
I got you. I feel like I wasn't competitive either growing up, like much. I'd always be like cool with taking an L if it was like with my cousins or something.
Yeah.
If I was like the slowest or like I lost the
I didn't
swimming
mind.
meet or it would be like whatever. But then with this, I've always been in sport, so I always like I would understand like the value of a win and the value of a loss. I felt, but if it was like better people on the team, I'd just accept it. I wouldn't train hard. I'd be like whatever.
Same way.
And then when a thing came across that I fell in love with, I never felt that feeling. So I was like, oh, there's people that are much better than me than me at this. And I just want to be, for the first time ever, I want to be the best at this.
Yes.
Weird.
Yes.
And I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
It's like, so, but the funny thing was with acting, I didn't realize like, you can't really come at it. You can come at it with a healthy competition of like, let's get better together. Let's make each other better. But you can't come at it from a place of like, you walk into an audition. Well, I mean, maybe you can. Some people can, but I can't walk into an audition room and be like, you motherfuckers are going down. Like I used to. I used to walk in and be like, I'm fucking torching everybody here.
Blowing it
Because then there's
up.
no humanity and no empathy in me. And I think that's the key ingredient to being a solid actor. But yeah, dude, it was a funny thing. Like I met, you just get thrown into the deep end. You're like, this is your first audition, baby. Here we go. And I just was the worst there for sure. And, you know, the thing was like the no. I got my first no. And I remember feeling like shit and people making fun of me. And I was like, okay, you guys. I said, I'm going to be in this group. And I'm going to be the best one in this little group. I remember I busted my ass and tried to just beat my idea of whatever the best was off of them and what they did. And I don't think it was a very good idea, but I did that. And didn't learn how to act for shit, but learned how to look good. And then you leave college and you're like, okay, I gotta find an acting school. I gotta do more. I gotta learn more. Who's the next big like thing I gotta live up to? Yeah. And then I'm taught a craft that I can use, like a tool belt. And then I met my homie Jim.
Yes.
But I didn't meet him at first. He was acting in a Broadway show. And I saw he was acting with James Franco and Leighton Meester, and they were doing a Mice and Men on Broadway. And I was really down, and my wife was like, at the time my girlfriend was like, let's go see it. Went and watched it, saw Jim do his thing, and I was like, that. I said, that's what I want to do.
Damn.
How do I get to that point? This dude puts on his Instagram, he's opening up a school. I said, that's where I'm going. That's where I got to go. I got to learn from him. Go there. Fast forward 2 years, I'm going to play with this dude.
Wait. How old were you when you saw that school thing?
I was 24. I didn't go till I was 25.
So this is all after college.
All after.
Damn.
And I worked full time in the city at a really big business, fashion business, corporate, for almost a year. And I was dying inside, and I felt like everything was gray, and I felt shitty because I wasn't creative at all. Yeah. And then I went to watch the show because I was like, you know, my wife saw how I was coming home crying, like off the bus after working like all fucking day. And she was like, what's wrong? I'm not acting. She goes, all right. Her idea was like, let's go watch the show. We got tickets. We went and watched the show. I watched Jim do his thing. I said, that is what I want. He opens a school. I go to the school. I cry in front of him, and I'm like, dude, I just want to fucking learn from you. Like, I want to just be as good as you are at this thing. I don't know how to do it. I've knocked on many doors. Like, help me out. He's like, 100%. Show up every day, rehearse every day, and you're in. I promise you I will. 2 years later, end of the program, finishes. I have a tool belt. I know how to fucking act. I feel great. But I have this insecurity about Jim, and I'm like, but he's like the shit. You know, I'm still Dave. Like, I'm not that good. Right. I can be the best Dave I can be, which is a great lesson, and I'm never gonna be him. And you can never be the person that you look up to. That you're never gonna be that person. You have to accept that, like, they're gonna be better at things than you are. You're gonna be better at things than they are. You're your own individual. I think as an artist, you gotta get as in tune with you as possible, and then you could grow and fucking blossom. But I get to do a play with him by year's end, and it's like me and him and one other actor, Adam. And we're doing this play, Lone Star, together. And first rehearsal, it's like me and Jim. And I'm like, I'm going to act with this dude? I remember fucking rewind. I'm watching him on Broadway. And I'm like, I just want to do that crying. And now I'm like acting with him in a scene. And I'm like,
Damn.
what the fuck is going on, dude? What? Like, this is the greatest gift of all time. But also I was like, I'm going to shit the bed. I had the first rehearsal. By the end of the rehearsal, I'm like, I'm with you, dog. Like, I could do that. We're doing this together.
Yeah.
Like, we're 50-50. I don't feel like a weak link. I don't feel like I'm less than in any way. I don't know. I'm just long-winded with this shit, but it's just because it's been such a wild fucking ride.
Yeah.
It's just a gift. This whole life has been, since acting has come into my, or any art has come into my life, it's been such a gift, dude. I can't believe I wouldn't have met you. We wouldn't be doing this. I don't know where I'd be. I think I'd be mowing lawns, bro, for real. Like,
it's so weird to think about those moments that change everything.
It's
of how like we would never
crazy.
meet. You know what I mean?
I was thinking about the theaters, dude. I had this thought. The theaters I started working at, and like I was imagining like my POV of the theater empty from the one I started at to like, and like each one I've been in so far.
Mm-hmm.
And literally the first one was like a black box theater in a university. It was like a little black room with like 30 seats, like little foldable seats. And I remember like the next one was like this bigger stage on the university. Then it went back to a smaller one in New York City because that was my first thing in New York City. Then it was this gigantic fucking stage and I shouldn't have been on. And then there was like another small one. And then I'm in like Italy with this fucking huge one with like ruins underneath it. And I'm like, dude, this life is crazy. This life is crazy.
Yeah, nuts.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, bro. It's just been a wild ride. And who knows what the future holds, but I think it's worth the journey, like going after the music, going after the thing that you love.
You said that a stage like so big that you shouldn't have been on.
100%.
Right?
That's what I felt at the time.
Yeah. Is that because of the result, or is that because of how you were feeling at the time?
I think my understanding, I think I was just starting to grasp how to act. And I was on this big ass stage in a festival doing a show it was a cool show. Mm-hmm. But I just I did the best I could with it. I think I would have loved to be who I am now doing that. But like with the tools I have now to do that, but it's just not the case. And I learned a lot from that show. I'm just a very heavy dude when it comes to my stuff.
Yeah, but but it seems like there was nothing said to you.
No, it's in my.
That's all you. Yeah, that's all. That's one thing I learned about you, bro.
See.
Yep, that's one thing I learned about you. It's all you.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, that's good and bad.
Yeah,
you know?
I do that
It's
a
tough,
lot too.
for sure.
Yeah, it's tough. It's hard to be
Self-critical.
critic. Yeah. But yeah, it's a lesson, dude.
Yeah. I want to get into a couple things. So,
well, I got things too. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I want to like kind of relate because I think this relates to both kind of industries in a way.
Okay.
To the trajectory of like where you want to take like your careers and like all our careers. I don't know why I was thinking about like I'm trying to boil it down. Like I'm gonna be this kid that's I'm chasing the dreams and I'm doing these side things and like with music or something like that. Like if you want to be independent or you're looking at labels or something, like what direction you want to really go, because I feel like there's like these games that you play now in industries that is just so like, it's just not what, like from listening to each other talk so much, I feel like that's not what we want to do. You know what I mean? It's like, and I think it's okay in these day and age to like, just follow the things you love and the moments and like the ideas that you like trust on the instinct and like you work on with people you love and trust and do all these things together with. And I think that's okay.
I think it is too.
Instead of like worrying about the success of like fame and money, it's more about the success of like, I don't know,
your time spent, right?
Yeah, like what you're doing and how you feel about it.
Yeah, I agree. Do
you feel like that kind of way? What do you think like with the music thing? Because I think music is kind of different because there's different avenues,
Yeah.
Especially like everything's so saturated now,
right?
In all industries.
Everything is. But even within a saturated market, I feel like what I'm presenting right now is incredibly unique, and not really. If you just heard the song, if you just only saw the visuals, if you just, if you take all the pieces apart, maybe each element is not individual on its own.
Right.
But I do feel like I have a very unique package here.
Yeah.
So in 4 months, I was able to write a song, produce a song, mix the song, master a song, make the video, edit the video.
Yeah. Wow.
4 times in 4 months.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like so from conception, like no song, to writing the lyrics, making the composing the music, everything in 1 month, and that's only possible because one person is doing everything.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
There's no middleman. It doesn't get translated at any point.
Wow.
And so I feel like I'm able to offer like one possibly I don't want to say purest, but I can't think of another word for it.
Say it, baby. Say it.
I feel like the purest translation of a person's idea to the product.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no other influence other than in my own head.
Got you.
Because everything is being done by the best of my ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I have Mike helping me, you know, shooting for me and things like that.
Yeah.
Because it's physically impossible. But because I have like this unique package, I don't plan on taking the route of even just say a musician.
Yeah.
That's not what I want to be.
Got you.
You know, music is a big part of it. I love music.
Yeah.
But I think the idea here is much bigger than just music.
Wow.
Yeah, I genuinely believe that in my soul.
Yeah.
You know, and I think I have plans, you know, I don't want to go like so far ahead, but like I do want to move into product, you know, in terms of physical product.
Oh shit.
Like, you know, I do want to go into you know, still providing services.
Yeah.
Where like I can offer you video, like editing, everything.
Yeah.
Me and Mikey at like a fraction of the cost of somebody else because I have no overhead.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's all me.
Yeah.
Basically, I want my ideas to be so valuable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm
Like your
able,
own thing.
Yeah.
You hold a lot of worth if it's your
It's
idea.
my idea.
Yeah.
Right. I'm right now. This is what I'm trying to do is a proof of concept that my ideas are worth something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
right
a
now.
big picture.
Yeah,
I like
it
that.
is, man.
It's very
But in the
specific.
future, yeah, I would like to really, really go like in many directions.
Got you.
Yeah.
Can I bring up this because you mentioned, you know, I think you mentioned before that being the best dressed at school.
Yeah.
And fashion is a big deal to you, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah.
it's playing into who you are.
Sure.
So what was like going back on the idea first? Like, do you have like a piece of clothing from your past that you like bring like something about it is it meant so much to you?
Yeah.
What was it?
Oh yeah, it was a fucking G-Unit track jacket.
Oh my god!
It said G-Unit. It said G-Unit right here, bruh.
I'm so jealous, dude. I wanted a G-Unit anything. You had the track jacket.
Yeah, the
crazy.
track jacket.
How big
Was
was
it
50
satin?
Cent in G-Unit?
Was that satin?
It was like
velour?
it was like kind of, I don't know. It looked satinish. It was nice, bro. And I wanted like a dookie rope chain.
Oh,
But I didn't get it. But yeah, I got that G-Unit jacket and I was like,
first day you wear it to school, what do you
bro,
feel?
just the doors open in just a little bit by 50 Cent.
Yo! Oh my god.
Like,
Dude.
Damn.
Something about that piece of yeah.
that's how I felt. But in reality, I was just the guy. Oh, nice jacket.
Nice jacket. You feel different. You wear clothes
yeah,
like that. It changes.
I always remember, man. Like, I went to school with your brother,
Yeah,
Chris,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
never
yeah.
fucking talked to him, which is so weird.
Yeah,
Really?
You know, and after so long of graduating shit, I was like friends with his brother.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, you were always just fucking fashion top tier.
He was
I was
in
like,
the ski
dude,
mask too at school?
Dude, just killing it.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, he was killing. But then, like, I remember Chris would always be in my class, and he would always sit like next to me, and I would never talk to him. But he would always wear like an ice cream crew neck.
Ooh.
And dude, I was like, that's the shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm like, I see it, Chris.
Bro.
But I was
I had
pussy.
this varsity ice cream jacket.
Yes, dude.
You remember
That's
this?
what it is, bro.
Bro.
Oh, I think he stole that a couple times.
Huh?
I think he maybe stole that a couple
yeah,
times.
for sure.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like,
Yeah.
you got the varsity?
It's that
Y'all
vibe,
are
fire.
big on fashion.
I like fashion.
Yeah, I like it.
Y'all
a lot.
are big
yeah.
on fashion.
I like fashion.
I feel like I got the hand-me-down bags from the big cousins, you know? I like the old skateboard shirts and shit.
Yeah. And
I'm
I
like, this is the shit, dude. Old Jordan jersey I pulled out of that thing. That was my favorite
Yes.
thing I've ever owned when I was a kid was that fucking Jordan jersey, bro.
Ooh.
And I had green Vans. Steve Cabela's or some shit.
Damn.
Oh, I thought I was the king, dude. I thought I was the one, bro. I did, dude. I had that music
love
playing
that
in my head. I had that G unit playing in my head with the green Vans.
Wow.
And I wanted those sneakers, those white G Unit sneakers, man. I thought those were so cool.
Oh, dude, I had the Paco jeans with the strap. And I had the starter jersey, the all white. It was like a 0 all white starter jersey on the back, bro.
That's hard.
With the hard gel up in the front.
Oh,
and
the hard gel,
the silver beaded fucking tightrope thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The beaded one? Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing, bro, but I felt hot.
Yo,
I love
that hard gel, that was a real thing back
That
in the
fucking
day.
Ricky Martin. I
hit that
come
faux
on.
hog.
Yeah, I hit that full hug.
Senior year, I hit that faux hog hard. I don't know what I was
That
doing,
was the
bro.
shark out there, dog. Just swimming around.
Old fashioned, bro.
Jesus.
What would you wear now? Would you bring back the G unit track?
Yeah, if you had to bring one old thing
Oh
out.
my god, dude! I just look at old pictures, man.
So bad.
I wore a snowsuit to school in the summer one time.
Hey,
I thought it was the shit. It was an overall, but the winter one.
oh my
The
god,
jumper, bro.
that's so
I
hot.
wore that shit to fucking school in the summer.
Why?
And I just thought it was the shit. I was like, yo, I was like in fourth grade. I was like, this is it. So hot.
Dude, my fashion was such trash until senior year. Bro.
Really?
Because I played soccer, and it was literally just like
Soccer stuff.
I was on the soccer pitch, walked off. Hey, I'm still on the soccer pitch. I'm still playing
You're in
I'm just
Pumas.
wearing.
You're
I'm
in
wearing my
Pumas.
yeah, dude.
yeah.
Track stuff. Yep. The
Yo,
joggers.
Mikey was a soccer star back in the
Was
day.
he?
A little bit.
Yeah, he was
Tell
on
me
the,
about
he was
it.
on the papers.
Were you really?
Bro,
Whoa.
Newspapers, bro. Them local news.
He was a big deal.
he's a big deal.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Number one in the state.
Hey,
goalie.
bro. Almost. I don't
Fire.
even know. Did I even win that? I don't even know.
Doesn't matter.
Damn,
I was
You're-
nominated.
You're number
though.
one now.
Hey.
Well,
Doesn't
what,
matter.
what other goalie has a podcast?
It's so weird. My parents like collected all that shit. I mean, I did too. But I still have them all. And sometimes you look back at them and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That was
So
you,
weird.
bro.
Picture on the front, dude.
That was you, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
I like that.
Athlete of the week kind of thing. Were you in the paper like that? Did they sketch you? Athlete of the week?
Well, like the mugshot?
Yeah.
No, they didn't do that.
That was a big deal.
I remember, oh my God, after, this is so funny. After one of the games, there was like a huge upset. I made the craziest save. And like, this guy comes up to me for an interview thing, like on a mic thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck to say, dude. I just, they're like, what are you feeling right now? What's going on? And I was like, I just literally like blew it, dude. I don't know what I was saying. I was like, yeah, like, I had to bring the team together, all this stuff. I was like, wasn't too bad, it was easy.
Had to bring the team together.
110%. Give it 110%.
I just didn't know what I was saying.
Yeah.
I don't get those. That's so, like, as a high school kid, what
very
do you
odd.
say?
Yeah, what do you say?
Yo, high schoolers get followed.
And then you look in the
man.
paper and it just gets like completely like they're like, I'm gonna write my own shit.
Yeah. You see Bronny James has like millions of followers. He's playing
Who?
LeBron's son, Bronny.
Oh, dude, that must be crazy.
He's literally followed everywhere.
That must be crazy.
He's been scouted since he was like 13 years old. Bro. Probably younger. I mean, but he's awesome.
You got some more questions?
Yeah, so I got more. And then we got to get into the music video too.
Yes.
We're gonna do a full. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna be simple.
Okay. Have we not been recording this whole time?
No, guys. Sometimes it cuts off after a while.
We've done a full podcast so far, but I want to make sure we get into the new music video that you shot.
Yes.
That's out right now, so we're gonna get into watching that. First purchase you saved up for.
First purchase?
First thing that sticks out to you that you saved up for, and you're like, I'm buying this for myself, and you bought it for yourself. Significant purchase. Could be the track jacket.
Nah, I didn't pay for it.
Okay.
I really wasn't good at saving up money.
Okay.
Like I was really bad. But I'd say the first thing that I successfully was able to purchase on my own was this really shitty entry level camera.
Oh.
Right? And I was convinced by his brother and one of my other buddies to get this camera.
Which camera was it? Do you remember?
Oh shit. It was like a Nikon D3300 or something
Yeah.
like
Okay.
that. It was like
Yeah, it's like
400
that
bucks.
starter.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like entry
Oh,
level.
I remember that.
You were already shooting photos and shit. You and your brother.
I actually wasn't.
Your brother was.
My brother got, I think, with you,
Yeah,
the
well,
Canon.
No, your brother had it already.
He had the Canon,
Yeah,
the T3i.
He
T3i?
inspired me. He inspired me to like
get the
him
camera.
and Hubert, one of our other buddies.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Hubert. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have even done photography.
Wow.
Yeah. And they were like so into it, like
Yeah.
so into it, and I didn't. I just wanted to hang out.
Remember
Just
the
include
vid-
me, man.
Dude, remember the videos we used to make?
Oh my god.
Some of the ones are
and I wouldn't have done video if it wasn't for those types of
Wow.
shit. Yeah, like that type
Yeah.
of shit. Like
Yeah.
we
Some
do
of
like
those were
these
funny challenges, like a
we
week
did-
challenge.
Yeah,
video
yeah.
challenges.
Do you have him?
Shit.
Got them somewhere, bro. They're weird.
Pull him up.
One of them are, oh, I gotta show you. It's bad. Some of them are bad.
What is
dude.
it? What's in it?
It's just like me running around with no shirt.
Okay.
Oh, I remember that one. That's so good.
It is pretty
Fuck.
good though. I don't know. There's something about it.
Yeah.
I'll show you. I'll try to pull it up.
That-
Boys being boys.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gotta go on the Instagram.
Oh yeah, we gotta repost that.
Bro, that one is fire.
For the podcast. You post it for the podcast.
Okay. Fine.
It's almost like an interpretive dance piece.
Oh shit.
yeah, it's like
What,
it's
really?
like fire, wasn't it? Like you're like running through the soccer field, like
Yeah.
like kind of like there's music going in around in the background.
Yeah. It's trippy.
Okay.
I'll bring it out. I'll bring it
Okay.
out. I'll bring it
Sick.
out. My brother's got that shit somewhere.
Your brother wanted us to get into mental health and music. If there's any link, with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he wanted
Yeah.
to talk about mental
So,
health.
what Seabass is talking about, Seabass and I are like brothers,
Right.
Me and Mikey as well.
Super
So
tight.
Seabass knows. So for a long time, like when I briefly spoke about that wall that I hit.
Yes. Yeah.
And for a long time, I just like it was a year because I wasn't analyzing it properly what I
Gotcha.
was feeling.
Gotcha. Yes.
I was very lost, just kind of like just super depressed, super like it was getting really dark. I was falling into this thing, and then finally for whatever reason I felt like okay, it's like I gotta talk to someone or things are gonna just get like really bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not one that's like looks at mental health and like a kind of like I don't think it's taboo. I don't think I grew up around people that had mental health issues.
Gotcha.
Like it was nothing new to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it wasn't like a brave thing that I did to go talk to someone. It was just something that I just didn't recognize that I was going through.
Got you.
Yeah. So then I talked to someone and I was like, I had a diagnosis of, they told me it was like bipolar something syndrome.
Okay.
No, I don't know the name, but it's bipolar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I do find that mental health makes you like something like bipolar disorder sometimes puts things in very, very, very different perspectives for you. Like one day, let's say you look at this mic and you think it's the dopest thing ever.
Right.
And then the next day you could look at it and be like, this is garbage, right? This is like a very basic
Yeah.
example that I'm giving here.
Yeah.
But like I'm looking at it through two different lenses almost.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then so although I may not be able to communicate verbally, like maybe like what kind of feelings I was going through or what kind of thoughts I was having or whatever,
Yeah.
but it somehow translated into expression of like creative expression.
Right.
I think things like mental illness is linked with creativity because some people with mental illness have a hard time communicating like I have.
Right.
Yeah.
So it has to come out somewhere else.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, and then to why I brought up the perspective thing is I think that's also why people with mental illness are considered so creative and unique. You know?
Uh-huh.
Like if you look at like Kanye West or someone who's very obviously going through something very intense,
Yeah,
right?
usually.
His product is so undeniable.
Yep.
It comes from such a different place.
Yeah.
And you kind of understand how, like, how can he think of it? Yeah, he can think of it that because he's sick.
Yeah.
He can't think like us.
Right.
Yeah.
He doesn't look at the world the same as
lens,
like
No way.
He has no idea. Like he's so far removed. So you hear that in the music. It's a different world. It's a totally different reality that he's living in. You know? And I think mental illness is I think creativity is a side effect of mental illness.
Wow.
Yeah, because I think creativity is just a different perspective.
Right.
Just looking at the same thing, slightly different from the next guy.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I think that's what creativity is, and I think that's why mental illness kind of goes hand in hand with creativity.
Got you.
Wow.
That's a big statement, bro. That's
Yeah,
huge. I can see the truth in it too.
Yeah.
I can see it with that.
I mean, this is all just my experience and my analysis of what I felt.
Right.
Like, I was listening to like the whole like mental breakdown of Kanye West, like that whole what do you call it? What is that thing? That political thing that he did, and he just freaked out.
When he wore the hat, was that the thing?
Like that.
The rally thing?
The rally thing
the
with
recent
security.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaked
Dude,
out.
that shit was crazy.
That was
Right.
wild.
And I saw something. Someone criticized Kanye West saying that these things happen only during album time. These things only happen during promotion time, right? And at first, when I first heard it, I was like, yeah, he always does this.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
I heard that too.
there were never slaves or whatever that thing. That was the album.
Yeah.
And like all this shit happens. But as I started creating and started producing my own work, I kind of understand that this is not him hyping something up. In my opinion, what I'm seeing is when you're creating and you're able to express yourself, there's no need for outbreaks because it's all out. You're putting it out.
Yeah.
And then when you're on promo mode and you have to talk to people and you don't know how to communicate these things, you go into these things. You freak out. You yell. You do all these kinds of things. So I don't feel that it's really like a promotional thing that a lot of people kind of speculate that it is.
Right.
I think it's more of a communication thing. He doesn't know how to communicate, in my opinion. I mean, he's shown many examples of it.
Yeah.
So I think the music, him putting out music is like the only way he can speak to us.
Got you.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
And kind of, and I guess he's in that kind of mode of, he's about to put out an album, obviously. Maybe he's still in that creative mode or coming off that, and he's trying to like convey something.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't come out the right way.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It's a shame, man.
Definitely one thing I learned of experiencing with people, even with depression, anxiety, a lot of different mental illnesses, it's like it's so hard as someone that doesn't like have that similar thing to just like not understand it.
Yeah.
And trying to understand it.
I mean, it's tough.
Like
man.
a loved one, it's like it's very hard, man. It's very fucking hard.
Yeah.
And think about having the whole world trying to understand someone.
Yeah.
You know? It's really fucking hard.
It's very easy to like poke holes and like
you can see that him and his wife don't understand each other.
Yeah.
You know, it's heartbreaking.
It's because I don't know. My experience has been like you can't do anything to cure a person of mental illness that you love. You can't change their perspective if they're going through something that they're going through where they're controlled by it or they're being moved by it. So all you can do is just be there.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's hard. It's a hard place to be for the people going through it. Like I can't imagine, but on the other side of the spectrum, when you're it's a loved one and going through it and you're just there.
Yeah.
There's no just like easy fix. I can't say the right sentence. I can't string words together or like give a hug and that's it. It just doesn't work that way. And I think it's awesome that like now it's become, when I was growing up, it was like taboo for sure. It was like, You don't need to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
You know what?
Therapist.
Yeah. What are you?
You crazy?
What are you? Yeah, nuts.
Yeah,
You don't need that. We don't need that.
Yeah.
We,
Yeah.
in quotes.
Yeah,
We don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the more I grew up and met different people, the more I realized like this is actually very healthy. And even if you're a healthy person, I think you should talk to somebody because we all go through our, you know, our strange moments in life and, you know, have trouble coping with things, and we all go through shit. So I think even if you don't have mental illness, you know, and there's something you want to talk about and you don't have the space to talk about it, like I think it's great. I think you should talk to somebody. Like I think it's really healthy. There's shit I blocked out in my past that I know I don't even think about anymore, but I know they're there. And I know if I talk to somebody who's like an expert at this, they'll find those things and help me get through them. Maybe my life will be healthy.
I think I'm gonna do something like that.
Yeah,
Because
I've been thinking about it for a while.
really think, man, that there's like everyone has like some just like weights that are just like still like, attached to you.
Yeah.
You know, and you just try. You keep trying to pull it.
Yep.
And you know it's still there, but you try to forget about it, and like there's got to be a way to just get rid of it.
There's a thing like, you know, the anger shit I deal with.
Yeah.
Sometimes I kind of click, and then it's like it's not Dave no more. It's like this weird thing that I click into this rage thing, and it's all red, and I have that straw vision where I just see like a fucking whatever. And I know that's coming off as something that I've never dealt with. I know it is, dude. I know it's sitting there. It's just it's a part of me, and it's in me. And I know if I find it and I exercise that demon in me, like I'll have a much more balanced life. And it's just fear that holds me back of like getting into the. I had one meetup so far with a therapist, and you know, I'm a puddle of tears, and I'm angry as fuck. In my art, it's very easy for me to go to, you know, an angry place like that snap mode, or to, you know, really empathize with the person in front of me. I feel like I got very lucky with like that when I walked into acting, because it was like I could finally use the lines that someone else wrote. I never was able to express myself. I never had like, I don't know. I just never felt I was okay. It was okay. I had the green light. I was like told don't cry when I was growing up.
Right.
So I just always registered me like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't show it. Don't show it. Be there for people. That's what you do. But don't show your own shit. And then you get a place where you're like, here's a script. These are your lines. And you're working off of that person. Now go. And it's like, oh, you need me to do what in the scene? Like, this is what I do in the scene? And then emotions were fucking flying at me. And people were like,
Really?
the fuck is this kid?
Whoa.
I remember going through it. Like in college, I didn't know how to act, but I was like going through shit. And I just didn't realize like it's because I never got to go through shit. I never give myself the green light. But in this profession, it was like green light, homie. You're an you're a professional feeler. So it was weird, man. And then I don't know. And so that was always like, I felt like I had a leg up always. But it goes off of what you're saying. Like the mental side of things and the things I've been through, I've never dealt with. I know they're still in here somewhere. I know they are. And I know if I seek some kind of help, I know I already have in like one scenario, but like if I seek help for that, like those things I know I don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a healthier life, man.
For sure.
And I think it'll influence the art in a beautiful way. You know,
Yeah,
I think it'll give me more perspective, more balance. That word 2020, like that's, I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, we covered a lot, huh?
Yo, one more thing. Sunflower dress, dude. Seabass.
I didn't know he said
So,
this.
girl in the sunflower dress, dude. This is an exclusive.
Mikey at the cash register.
When did he say this? Wait, when did he say
Hold up.
this?
So Seabass hit us up on the live while you were upstairs. He said, ask him about the sunflower dress, girl. So we need to know. What happened, dude?
Worst, dude.
So what happened? And we're your boys, and we can just talk.
Fuck.
You trust us, bro?
This was the worst. You know how I always talked about, I'm going to get that. There's that moment's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to trust it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just let it happen, and I'm going to go for it.
Yeah. It's your instinct.
Well, your boy didn't do it. Cut it off. So look what happened. This caught me off guard. All right. Oh, this is so embarrassing. So
I'm going to get mad, dude.
I don't care. You're going to get so mad, dude. My brother was so angry. My brother was so angry.
No.
So I'm at the cash register. It's busy. There's like 10 people waiting in line and shit. Taking care of like fast. I got 10 different orders.
6 feet apart?
6 feet apart. Some people are, getting closer, touching each other's elbows. You know what's happened. But basically, I'm taking care of people. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going fast. And when I'm in my work mode, I'm like focused. I don't know why. I like doing 100% at everything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, I'm the best barista out here.
Ooh.
When I get that fucking porter pod, dude,
yeah.
I have the exact like length of everything.
It's perfect.
Pull, everything's perfect. I turn one step to the sink, one step, turn back,
Shit.
bum, bum, bum. I do it all.
You do
All right?
blindfold.
And no one notices it.
I've seen
I'm
it.
the only one that notices it.
No, you really.
No one
I
gives a
noticed
shit.
it. You do your shit. You do your thing.
Like I kind of take pride in it,
Yeah,
but
dude.
it honestly makes no sense because
have a
I'm not
rhythm.
going anywhere with it. But basically, so I'm in my zone.
You take pride in your work.
Yes,
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's a good thing.
I'm in my zone,
Yeah.
and then I don't know what happens. I see this girl walk in. She's a beautiful woman.
What song plays in your head
Beautiful.
right there?
You know what it is? To live in my dreams.
I knew, dude. That was the song I was gonna say, dude. Oh my god, that's so crazy.
I'm stuck in reality.
Yo, I knew it. Oh,
Damn.
that's a
20,
weird.
20, 20,
Yo, I know you
baby.
too well, dude. I know you too well.
She has the sunflower dress on, dude.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's not a song. Is it?
Hey, it's not, but whatever. So I see her just like come up in the line and everything, and then she orders her stuff. I didn't even take the order. I'm starting her order. Then I turn around, I turn back over, and then I just see her like next to like the machine, and she's like, "Hey, how's it going?" Oh, fuck. And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, hey, what's up? How you doing?"
Yeah.
And then like I just like doing some small talk shit, but like I don't know, I have this weird
How's a
feeling.
small talk? But how's a small talk go?
It's like,
Hi, how's it going? What are you doing?
yeah, like that kind of
No,
whatever.
no, but
It's like,
you do use me. Use me.
hey, you have to start. You have to start.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hey, how's you doing? How you doing? And
Okay.
I'm,
Busy in here, right?
yeah, it's been super busy. Where are you from? How's it going?
I'm from Englewood.
Cape May.
I'm from Cape May.
Cape May. I just moved here.
I just moved here.
Oh,
actually.
really?
Yeah. This
Wow,
this
that's
place is so nice.
crazy. Oh, damn. I love coffee.
I love coffee. I mean, coffee's my favorite.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
so-
crazy that you come here. It's like we've been here for 10 years. It's insane. Yeah, I'm
love
gonna
it
make
here.
I'm gonna make your drink over here.
I love you. Is that what you said?
And then I don't know what happened, dude. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna make you drink right now.
Uh huh.
And I turn around,
Uh huh.
I make the drink,
Yep.
boom, boom, boom,
Yep.
give it to her,
Yep.
said, thanks, yeah, have a great day. And then like I felt it, dude. There was like a look in my in my eyes. She looked in my eyes,
Shit.
and I was looked, and I was like, fuck. And then I just turned around,
You.
and I turned around, bro.
I'm not doing the podcast anymore if this happens again.
No,
I can't do
dude,
this
come
anymore.
on.
I can't do
Episode
this.
79 canceled.
Oh my god.
Dude, I had 10 other orders, and I was like, I gotta get.
Ah,
My coworker was even like, you should have just fucking went out there. I would have covered.
fuck. It's okay.
And she never came back.
It's okay. She's big. Yeah. It's okay. She's new. She'll come back.
Did she pause when you handed the drink? Was she standing
yes,
there?
dude.
She did, dude.
Yes, dude.
She paused. She waited.
Yes.
Ah, Mike.
I
And you
know,
felt it. You
dude. I'm
felt it.
bad.
You
I'm
felt
so
it.
bad.
What was it that held you back?
I don't know.
Be real.
dude.
Was it the fear of
I honestly was like,
there's too many people?
kinda, but also like, I'm at work. What am I gonna do?
Say like, hey, here's my number.
I should have. That's
like,
what I
you
should have
Should've
done.
wrote it on
dude.
What's
the
your
cup.
name?
You should have
Yes.
wrote it on the
Or-
cup, bro. You should have wrote it on the cup.
That's so smooth. I haven't thought of that one.
Ask for her name. That would have been the first
That's
thing.
true.
So you connect on the name.
Dude.
I'm Mike.
Guy, I need lessons, dude. Do they have like
Next
a
time, call in your
masterclass?
order. Here. I gotta go back to work there with you, dude. I can't fucking have this, dude.
Just close this book, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm done with this shit.
I ruined the episode.
Podcast is canceled.
Oh.
And I'm not upset, but like
You're upset.
I'm
dude.
disappointed.
Everyone's upset.
Disappointed, dude. But it's cool. You knew the impulse was there.
Yeah.
It's just you gotta
I had a good
trust it.
feeling, but then,
With some, but she could be crazy. You don't know. Maybe.
dude, and she was beautiful. Fuck. Not even kidding. In a beautiful sunflower dress.
You never see girls in a sunflower dress
Never.
either. That's a movie. That's a movie moment.
Yeah.
And Mike, the truth is, and this is the truth, and it's gonna hurt. That may never fucking happen again. I just want you to know, and it sucks, but it's the truth. You can't buy time. It's never. It may never happen again. So no more what ifs. Let's shrink the amount of what ifs
I need
we
a
live in this
therapist.
world, dude. Let's shrink them.
I need a reset on life. I need a therapist if you're there, anybody out there.
Let's get the minimal what ifs in life, and let's just pull triggers, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I feel that.
Okay.
I feel that.
Okay. We're gonna watch the video now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna hit some.
Wait. Before we
that was
watch this
awful,
video,
Oh shit.
let me tell you something about Mikey.
Oh no.
Oh
right.
shit. Okay.
All
Okay.
right? I challenge
Don't tell any
you.
more
Always
stories.
challenge-
I challenge you to find a man, right?
Oh.
A friend.
Oh no.
A friend. I call
that's
him.
true.
I call him maybe a week before it happens,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I said, Mikey, we got to go to Montauk,
Yeah.
but I need the sunrise.
Yeah.
I need the sunrise.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck, dude, I have work.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And I said, Mikey, you got to be at my house 2 a.m. and Mike's thinking about it. And he's like, fuck. And he just says, fuck it, I'll do it. I'm there. 2 a.m., this man shows up, right? I shit you not. From 2 a.m. till we get home, what? Like 9, 10 in the
Yeah.
morning? Right? This man does not even take a pee break.
Oh, I
Okay?
didn't, huh?
No.
Oh,
No.
dude.
Not only as a friend does he show up
No way.
show up to my house at 2 in the morning ready to work, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
He went nonstop.
I believe it.
Non-stop,
didn't pee?
bro. You didn't even pee, bro.
I believe that.
What's wrong with
I
me?
believe that. I haven't
Bro.
seen you pee once since
I don't
I've
have
known
You were
dude.
ingesting so
swear.
many liquids,
You never
but
peed.
nothing was coming out, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Mike wasted 0 time that day.
Yeah, I believe
0
that.
time.
I hit
I
him
had
up.
to take a shit. Mike wasted 0
I gotta
time.
pee more. What?
Dude, I called him up for the film for I'll Meet You There, and I was like, dude, do you want to do this film? Like, I need sound. I need somebody to do sound.
Yeah.
And he was there. Fucking 5. What time were we up for the morning shit? 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 4 a.m. He's fucking he's up getting ready. You can't find many people like that, Michael.
No.
Thanks.
Valuable friend.
No. Yeah.
Thank you.
No, Michael.
I try.
Sunflower dress girl. If you're out there, I need you to hear
This is the kind of man Mikey is.
I need you to hear this. Michael thinks you're very
See,
attractive.
sometimes maybe I'm just too busy, like doing
yeah.
that,
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm too focused on the tasks
Yeah.
instead of
yeah,
the life.
Drop into the moment more, baby.
You are
Yeah.
here, bro.
Pick your head
you
up
are
more.
here.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I'm
That's-
part of this
you
podcast
are
and
the
I'm not even
podcast.
here.
Yeah.
You have to drop into this motherfucking moment, dude.
I'm
This
living a
sunflower.
lie, dude.
Promise me if sunflower dress girl comes in one more
Oh
time.
yeah, I'm gonna tell her I love her.
Just say like I fantasized about us getting married, and I just want to see if you want to date. That's all. I imagine what
Do
our
you
kids would look
Do you
like.
want children?
But no, for real, we'll pull the triggers more.
How may I take your order? I love you.
I'm sorry.
Interrupter.
I'm sorry.
I love you.
I was gonna say ice smoke. I'll have an ice smoke with almond milk.
I love you.
Excuse me.
Should I do that?
Can I get an iced Americano,
I love you.
please?
I just. It would probably work.
Whipped cream? Okay. Bye.
Just never say it again.
All right. We're listening to
All right.
STY.LO.
Check out the YouTube vid. Oh, yeah. I like that it's visualizer.
Yes.
Shot
Not
by
the real
me.
video. Shot
Edited
by
Sty.
Mikey.
Boom.
Look at this shot, dude.
Here we are.
Hey,
Let's
hey, hey.
go. You are here exclusive.
Yeah.
Look at this, dude. That shirt's out of control.
Hey. Hey. Bass.
You mean smoke by the water. Tonight no drama. You looking like the summer.
What are you smoking?
Yeah. Lips maracuya.
That is actually parsley.
Skin is
Wow. Professional.
Professional. I had to be sober for the whole thing, you know?
I like that, dude.
Smoking on the pole shot. She's looking at me. So dangerous. A lonely world we the edge of this.
Ooh, baby.
Sand between us. This silent private baby, nobody seen us. Yeah, lighting the matcha. Let me show you a little bit of culture. Oh, now you shine like the sun. Don't worry about what we become now. Tonight's about desire. Baby, I'll be your supplier. Oh,
So far.
oh yeah. Baby got me hot, she moving like a fire. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, we getting money, we no lie. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. A mi muy bonita smoking in la playa.
This is so far.
I love this part.
Run up to me, baby, say me, come in, Electra.
Say what?
You hold me like a
Benji.
baby.
Yes, it's the boy.
Look at this, dude. I love the shot.
Sugar cane, tropic rain. We know Sumatra. No,
This is crazy.
no more games. She want my name. Give me no hesitation. Only sand between us. This silent private, baby, nobody seen us. Yeah, yeah, lighting up the matcha. Ooh, let me show you a little bit of culture. Oh, now you shine like the sun. Don't worry about what we become now.
Hey,
Nights about desire. Baby, I'll be your
I
supply.
love that shot.
Fire.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Baby, you got me hashing moving.
Doesn't that end up being so trippy?
Yeah.
Like
That's
the
fucking cute.
Yeah.
I love how everything's divided and comes back, man.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is this not a summer hit?
Smoking in la playa.
I love that glass.
Oh yeah, baby, you got me hashing. Yeah, we getting money, we no lie.
I thought that was Sandy Cheeks, didn't you? Didn't you?
Oh yeah, find me with bonita smoking in la playa.
Oh, that feels good.
Fuck, Mike,
that
you
feels
shot that,
good.
dude. How's that feel?
This feels really good, bro.
You guys made
There
some
I am.
shit. There he
Yeah,
is.
that's the man.
There he is. Look at him high stepping. Yo, my boy.
Being a little boy
There he
out
is,
there.
on and off. The life. Whew. Look at this.
Shit.
That's such fire. That's a Montauk, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, mom. That
That video.
honestly, there's no more perfect place.
Oh my god.
Like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Up there, man. The sunrise.
And then-
I didn't care that it was like I didn't
Bro.
sleep, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
I didn't
Mikey
care.
didn't sleep.
I can't believe
I
it.
did not care.
And then I try to take Mike out to lunch to eat our breakfast afterwards, right? And Mike's like, how much do I owe you? I'm like, bro, you just drove.
100%.
Like we just drove 5 hours to get here.
That's Mikey.
So for you to help me,
That's
I'm gonna
Mikey.
buy you breakfast.
He don't take a penny.
No.
Look
do
at
what I gotta
that,
do.
dude. You guys made something special.
Yeah.
That's a fucking beautiful video
Yeah,
and
yeah,
song,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I can't believe you composed that and then came up with this, and then you guys
Yeah.
did this, and then you
Thank you,
edited
man.
this crazy fucking
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Thank you.
I always
Feels
say to you
good.
that the image is so cool to me.
Yeah.
Like, if I didn't know you,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I saw, I'd automatically be like, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this, man? Like,
I appreciate
this shit's
that.
fire, but like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is this, man? Who's this crazy motherfucker with the ski mask and the dope ass clothes, smoking on the matcha and got the champagne glass with Benji?
yeah.
You know, like, I don't know, dude. I really don't know.
I loved it.
I love it.
I love that the like I said this to you a couple times.
Yeah.
You and Carl. Like your production kind of duo.
Yeah.
That like company.
Yeah.
Like there's every film has like that vibe.
Yeah.
Like that vibe. Carl definitely does a great job of like the editing
100%.
to achieve that too. But like the combination with you two, like you can tell that I'm like, that's Whiteboard production.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Dave and Carl. That's their shit.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like even with Rose Garden with everything, even the new film.
Yeah.
Like there's that vibe there. And same thing with you. Like I think the hardest thing is to get your own like a unique like image.
Yeah.
You know? And for it to be like recognizable.
It's like an
with all
essence.
your shit, like
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
it's like consistent. Throughout everything. Like all your shit is consistent.
Yeah.
You know, especially with the films too.
Yeah.
Like I think that's one thing is really hard to get,
For sure.
you know?
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that for sure, man. It makes you feel something every time you watch it, but it's specific to you always. Your last two things has been, you get the same kind of vibe.
It's crazy to like from knowing you, like just to like
See that?
yeah, from like I don't know, from back then just to now,
Yeah.
and like talking about it all the time. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, for it to finally be like happening, and it's and when it's out now, it's just getting better and better and better.
Yeah. This is
And we're
the
gonna keep
jump
going
I've
up.
seen from last to this is
Right.
crazy already.
We're gonna keep going
So
up.
I can't imagine like what's coming next.
So I have like so many ideas, man.
Okay.
So many ideas.
Is there anything we could drop now like that is coming that we could say it's coming? If not, it's all good.
No. Like,
Okay.
so right now, all these are just floating in my
Got
head.
you, got you.
Yeah.
I'll keep them
I have 3 song ideas.
Okay.
3 of them. So we'll see. Actually, but this next, like probably like a month, I'm actually gonna step back on creating content. I
Okay.
think I haven't been spending enough time, really trying to connect with people
Gotcha.
and really trying to, market, I guess.
Yeah.
Really try to put myself in front of people's eyes.
Yeah.
I think I up to this point I've proven to myself that the content, like I like the content,
Yeah.
and it can be made,
Yeah.
and I can do it. So
Yeah.
that part's done. So now I want to focus on like, which is why I'm here. Like,
Yeah,
trying to explain to people the story a little bit and like
100%.
what I'm about and what I'm trying to do. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think that'll help.
What can people do to support you right now, dude?
Right now, just follow STY.LO on Instagram.
Boom.
Subscribe to YouTube. all
Stream
that.
oh yeah.
Stream. Oh yeah.
Sunsets.
Sunsets,
all that shit.
All that.
Stream.
Oh wait, I got something for you guys.
Oh shit.
Oh damn. Oh no.
Oh god. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, bro. What is this?
Oh.
What is
Uh-oh.
this?
Oh, lighters.
Oh,
lighters.
Stylo
Oh, no
lighters,
way.
dude.
You always got
Lighters.
something, huh?
I always got something, bro.
Oh.
You can't see it. It's the Stylo logo right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
That's perspective code, huh?
Yeah. That's perspective.
Oh shit! Thank you, bro. Oh
Hell yeah.
But actually, you guys are getting kind of the first draft here.
Okay.
There's actually a lot that was supposed to be back here, but
Don't show the back. Don't show the back.
Just the
but I thought the warning label was supposed to come off. But they just print the warning label
Right on the-
yeah. So I gotta redesign it. But you guys
fuck
get
with
the
it.
first drafts.
word.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit! It's even got your real name, dude.
Yeah.
Now I can smoke my parsley.
So we can't have that. We can't have that.
That's also yeah.
I got you.
No.
We gotta white them all out.
Yeah.
Now I can smoke my parsley.
That matcha.
Lighting of the matcha.
Yo, stream, watch,
Hey.
subscribe.
Hey.
Do it all, dude.
Episode 79
79 the podcast
of the damn podcast. You already know what it is.
Yeah.
Stylo in the building. Divalino in the building. Episode 79.
I dropped
All
mine.
right, cool.
I dropped mine already.
You just dropped the
But you
gift.
did it.
www.youareherepodcast.co. We cannot afford the M. Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube put the video. YouTube put the video. Anchor.fm. Wherever you find a podcast, go stream Oh Yeah and Sunsets everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you can find it.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Boom. We got Stylo here. Stylo, any last words?
Thank you all.
My name's Mike and I'm signing
My name's
out.
Dave, and I love y'all. Mwah. Hey. Yeah. Play that shit.
Smoking on the Porsche.
Ooh, don't go out. Don't go out like this.
Only world we
It's so fire.
I remember all the words now, dude.
only sand between us. This
I love
life is private, baby. Nobody seen us.